Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. If all of you are still watching after that review I did yesterday. I don't know. Anyway, last time, we found a lot of clues to get Ilia's memory back, including a wooden statue that led us over to this place that lies ahead, that is still being under control by monsters. So, with that, we can now go into this little hidden village, and quite possibly one of the best musics in the game. Yeah, one of the best musics in the game. Isn't that weird? I say things weird. Alright, so for this little game, we have to destroy all of the Boblins here. The pro tip here is to destroy them all before they spot you, of course, just like Darba said. And yes, this is the beginning of one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. I love this track, Hidden Village. Something so out of place can be something really good in my opinion, which is why I give themes like Chorus's theme in Black and White 2 and the X and Y Gym Leader theme such a awesome praise. Yeah, to be perfectly honest here. But anyway, basically the whole point of this game is this little thing here is to destroy all the Boblins, and I think you do have the option to purposely get caught. I don't really think it changes anything in terms of, well, how difficult it gets. So, yeah, I don't think it really matters much in the whole grand scheme of things. And you know what? I think I'm more comfortable without the sniper. Ah! Jeez. You can destroy it. Whoa. Did I just freaking... No, I missed. Jeez. I freaking missed. Wow. Ah! Or not. I guess I can allow myself to get caught, actually. It just makes things a whole lot faster. Jeez. But I think the main thing here is, like, there's one of them here at, like, the main tower here or something, so, and if they spot you, I think it could lead to some trouble. But in all honesty, this whole thing isn't really that hard. It's not that hard. So anyway, there is something a little bit extra here. There is actually a thing right here beyond this wall, but I don't really want to go after that just yet. I want to save it for when we eventually have to get back here, because we are going to have to come back here later on, just not now. Alright, so now we have 5 more to go. Alright, and here's 4 more to go, I should say. This isn't really that hard in terms of, like, locating all of them. You just have to know where to shoot and where you have to position yourself, because you will get hurt. I mean, not that it really matters, though, getting hit. Because, well, you already have, well, if you've been following this particular playthrough, you should have, like, 16 hearts up to this point. So, really, you shouldn't have too much trouble at all, because, again, I must stress the fact that these enemies don't really give much damage to Link at all. Jeez. That's like my main complaint here, isn't it? Without sounding too whiny, and, what the heck just happened? I don't know, some invisible ghost must have came here and been all like, hey, I don't like this window. Yeah, that's probably what happened. In my mind it does. So anyway, what the frick is that last one? Because, I never really have trouble with this, to be perfectly honest with you here, but I don't really think it could be anywhere here, can I? Actually, I think they could. They're just hiding. They're hiding. They're waiting. Anyway, there's a chicken right there, so... yeah. The most important thing here is that the chicken is safe from harm. Yep. Because that's what chickens do. Oh, there it is. Here we go. There you go, you ass. And that's it. I'm on fire! My hair is on fire! My hair is on fire! Okay. So we've done it. The howls of the beasts, they faded into silence. Because I kicked their ass. Wait, are you? The Savior! It's you, the Savior! Jesus? No. Please forgive me for not opening up the door. I didn't even knock on the door. My name is Impaz. I am the last resident of this poor village. My name comes from the Great One who built this village long ago. This village was once the secret home of a proud tribe who served the royal family. But it fell into decline and became infested with dangerous beasts. It's become an awful place. Excuse me for asking, but is your name Link? Ah, I knew it. So then, you saved that nice girl? How lovely. When she was here, she would often cheer me up by saying that you would come to help. That sweet girl. She worried about this old woman even as I helped her to escape from here. By royal order, I cannot leave this place until a certain person arrives. No matter what terrible fate is visited upon it. Oh, but listen to me, Blatheron. I have a favor to ask. Would you help me return this to her? I think she always kept it close to her heart, but even so, she didn't hesitate to part with it in order to protect me. We get Ilia's charm. So, this could be a major clue. So, let's take it back to her. I believe in my heart that it's kept me safe all this time. So please, I ask that you return it to the girl. Okay, with the barrels moving in the shot. Yeah. This is exactly what I said before in the last part, that I didn't want to immediately spoil what the significance to that wooden statue is. Because if you look closely at the wooden statue, you will notice that there is the mark of the Sheikah there. The Sheikah are a common race in the Zelda mythos. They are basically those who protected the royal family from harm. And, of course, I can't transform here, even though there's not people. And there's a howling statue right there. Well, I guess we have to come back here then, huh? Yep, we have to. Can I actually? No, I can't. It's like this one person immediately tells all the people, hey, there's a person here. You know, the guy who saved our lives? Yeah, let's wait for him then to see if he's coming back, but no. Just no. Actually, do I want to do that right now? No. More important things are afoot here. Just more important things are afoot here that we need to take care of. But yeah, getting back to that, actually, you know, the old lady's name is Impaz, so that derives from Impa, who is a common character in the Zelda mythos as well. I believe she appeared in Zelda 1, Ocarina of Time she did. I don't know if she appeared in Wind Waker. Twilight Princess, she says. Skyward Sword, I think it's my favorite incarnation of her, actually. Even though she was a major dick to Link in the beginning of the game. But who am I to judge on appearances based on incarnations, right? Am I right, guys? Okay. So, please, don't worry about my memory. Just do something and help the one who set me free. Please, Link. Well, I already did. And I got this for you. And thus I smile at that every time I see that scene. Warms my heart, man. Warms my heart. Link, do you remember what I was saying about the Rod of the Heavens? Well, actually, it was about the messenger to the heavens who held the rod. The nice woman who saved me told me about it. Apparently, in this woman's village, they've guarded something for the heavenly messenger for generations, so they await him. But they can't give this item away until the messenger arrives with the rod. That's why the lady couldn't leave the village, you see. Say, Link, do you happen to have any idea who this messenger to the heavens may be, or even what the rod is? Certainly. I know it's this one right here. Okay, no, it's not the one you're thinking of, but it's the Dominion Rod, actually. And we have to show it to her. So, once again, I must stress the fact that I will see you guys when we get back to the Hidden Village. Actually, but not before I show this off at the very least. So now that we got the horse call from Ilia, we can now call Epona from anywhere we want, so long as she can reach us. So I am going to use and abuse the heck out of this feature because, by God, do we ever need one of those. So with all that, I will meet you guys back at the Hidden Village. And that is why I love the horse call. Because calling from anywhere is a key. Anyway, now we're here back at the Hidden Village. So, before we move onward back to, well, that howling statue, there's still the matter of, well, showing the rod over to the lady. And such. Kitties! Must get one. I must have one. I shall name you Sanic, and you shall be my Sanic, and no one else shall take my Sanic away from me. Yep. So as you can see here, there are plenty of cats. All over the place. Of course. Jeez, man, she must be like a cat hoarder or something. Yeah, I don't really get it either, though, but whatever. It's a game. We can't expect to get all the logic we want. So, anyway, talk to the old lady again. Is that girl doing alright? I haven't had much to offer, but please, make yourself comfortable here. Sure, with all the kitties playing with the... Wait, I never actually noticed that, actually. I never actually noticed that the kitties were playing with the yarn. Man, the detail of this game. This game. Alright. So, once you're all good and ready, show the Dominion Rod over to the lady. Hey, that rod! Ew! No, go away from me, sir. Ma'am. Is that the Dominion Rod? Could it really be? Are you the messenger to the heavens? Maybe. I could. But I don't know. Among the legends of my clan, there's a story from the time when the Uka still maintained contact with the royal family. Yes, it's said that a mysterious rod was handed down from the people of the sky and was called the Dominion Rod. The rod was only created by the messenger to the heavens when the royal family needed to communicate with the Uka. From generation to generation, my ancestors had guarded the book that, by royal decree, was to be given to the messenger to the heavens. This is that book. Please, take it. And we get the Ancient Sky Book. A book written in the Ancient Sky language. The Warden seems to be missing letters. I wonder who we can show this to who also has an interest in skywriting. I'm so glad I stayed in this village. Had I not met that young girl, what would have become of me? You'd be dead. Meeting that girl must have been ordained by the gods, so that I could be here today to pass on this knowledge. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever floats the boat of you. Because it is needing to be maintained to be kitties! I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact that there are kitties in this game. By land. Alright. So, can I... yeah, I can actually transform into a wolf. That is freaking incredible, and I should feel happy for myself. Because now, we have this last howling statue to deal with here. So let's see. And don't you worry a bit, too, because this is not a song from a previous game. It is an original composition. Gee, isn't that weird? Oh my god, I thought I wasn't gonna register. Yep, again, if you don't hold the pitch, I don't think it's gonna register, so... yeah. Anyway, let's do this thing. Zounds. This is taking way too long. It shouldn't be this long. If only it had more cinematography, that would have been awesome, but no. It just had to show off that shot of the moon, which is freaking awesome. Not that I'm complaining about the shot of the moon, that was actually freaking cool, but still. Another little shot would have been nice. But anyway, now we have the final golden wolf, and the final hidden skill. But I don't want to do that until later. Just don't. But anyway, can I actually talk to you about the little thing that I'm going to be doing next? This is the Forgotten Village. Okay. 30. No, more like 20. What? That's how many cats have made it back here to the village. Or they could have been those boblins, I must admit. Perhaps you could, you know, just play with them? I guess so, as much as I don't wanna... okay, yeah. I have to, for the sake of 100%ing. Aw, thanks so much. They're so lonely. Perhaps you could talk to every one of them? But if you leave the village, it'll be like you never talk to any of them. Do you understand? Cats are forgetful. Okay, and I'm not kidding when I say this. On TV Tropes, which is the best site, by the way. Under the section Tearjerker is where they have this little statement. Once you leave the village, the cats will forget you ever existed. Think about it. Oh, and let me give you a tip for tip. Let me give you a tip for speaking to them. Most random thing that I've ever mispronounced ever. Allow me to give you a tip. Because you can do it. But anyway, worst heart piece in the game. I don't like this one. I do not. Well, your first time playing through, you are gonna get stuck here. Because here's the dealio. You have to talk to every single one of these cats. All 20 of them. And if you don't have this place memorized like heck, you're gonna be stuck here for a while. You just are. So, what I recommend you do here is to just start from the middle, actually, because, well, the middles are the easiest one to find. They just are. So, yeah, you can do that. I'm saving the one here for last, by the way. Because, well, stuff. That will be the easiest one for me to find, at least. I don't know what it is about this little game that I don't like. Maybe it's just because, well, you gotta memorize, like, every single little cat location known to man. Like this one right here. This one just gave me the hardest bit of trouble whatsoever. I couldn't find this one for the life of me, and I spent nearly, like, almost, like, how many minutes just trying to find this thing, and I don't like it. Just don't like it at all. Heh. So it's basically your little cat version of memory or something. If you do want to quit, you can talk to the chicken here, but I don't want to, because we're in a game right now, and I do not want to quit until we win. No quitting until we win. Never give up, never surrender. Because that is the thing. And will the Dell thingy stop? Now's not the time for doing that backup system. I don't want to be doing that, sir. Or ma'am, whatever my computer's gender is. But anyway, I think we've got 9 of them so far. The game doesn't really necessarily tell you how many cats you have. Even the Boblin version of this game, actually, doesn't really tell you that you've gotten, like, oh, I said, well, no. Even the Boblin version of this game, actually, tells you how many things you've gotten. Not this game. Oh no, you have to be perfectly with memorization. Because memorization is always fun for me, right? Which is why I don't blind LP RPGs. I would have been spending hours and hours and hours trying to find out where the heck to go in Final Fantasy VI, but no. It would be amazing if I did, but no. Blind LPs of RPGs aren't going to happen from me because I don't want to bore you with me just being all like, hey, where the heck do I go? Yes. But anyway, let's see. I think one of them's over here. No. One of them is not over here. Well, I done goofed. Well, here's one. 12. Alright, so number 12. Number 13 should be behind? No. It's just arrows. Boo, arrows. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that, by the way. I was trying to go up here to the thing, but I don't... Whoa! Did you just freaking fall off from the sky or something? Dude! You must be a freaking spider cat or something. Freaking spider cat, man. Spider cat would be amazing. Anyway, here's another one. We're just talking to cats. I like cats, but talking to them, no siree. Jeez. Are we done yet? Okay, number 15. That's number 15. Great. I'm gonna be stuck on these last few. I'm just gonna warn you right now, I'm gonna be stuck on these last few. Yeah, we're already buddies because you talked to me once. Once. Remember that. And remember what I said about the tearjerker section of TV tropes about this. You just remember. Never forget. Okay, that's number 16. Yeah, like I said before, these first ones aren't really too bad because they just walk up to you like it's nothing. But as for the rest of them, you gotta find them all yourself. Alright, let's see. Is this... No, it isn't. Shoot. Well, now I have to get freaking immersed again because, well, my capture card preview sound decided to go all bloopy on me. Because it just is. And here's one. 17. Awesome sauce. So, I am making progress. Which is always fun. And did I talk to you? Yeah, I did. You're gonna be talking to cats all the time because of this. Yep, I already talked to you. I know I already talked to you. I'm kind of thinking, is there a cat up here that I can freaking talk to because I need to? Alright, wow, I can just, like, break through the thing like it's nothing. I don't afraid of anything, guys. Alright, let's see. So, I already talked to you, and I think I'll pretty much go over here and try to talk to another cat that's over there in the window or something. It's gonna take me forever. I'm sorry, kids. This just is. And wow, just dive bomb from the thing. Alright, that's 18. Awesome. One more to go, then I'll talk to the one in front of the house. Oh boy. Well, it's a good thing you can actually transform back and forth here because, well, trust me, you are going to need it. This pretty much requires you to need it. Okay, so, jumping in the window. Oh, I managed to make it. Sweet. Let's see. Wonderful. I have no idea what that last one could be. Jeez. I already talked to you. I think I already talked to you. Yeah, I already talked to you. Jeez. And this is what I don't like, finding that one last guy aside from the one thing. And that's what I don't like about, like, counting games, really, because it's just so stupid. Actually, I think I know where the last one is. Yeah, it's over here. Yeah, I just remembered it right now. Alright, so now we have all 20. 20th one. Meow! Wow, meow. Everything's going along, meow. Go tell the cuckoo leader, meow. I thought you were supposed to say meow like that. I don't know. That's how the Japanese voice for Meowth does it. You talked to all of them. Thanks. Now your prize is in front of the old lady's house. Make sure you pick it up before you leave. That I will, Mr. Cuckoo, sir. That I will. So with that, we've gotten our... Stop. We've gotten our second... piece of hate. Yay! This recording's been going on for 29.5 minutes. That's how much I don't like this. But rest assured, this is going to be the last piece of hate that we're going to be experiencing in this game. There had to be two. There just had to be two. So with that out of the way, stopping the episode. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess... Actually, yeah, there is a Poe. I just remembered up here. There is a Poe that you can get up here, actually. So, let me just go take care of that real quick-like. I said real quick-like. God. It's like this game doesn't want me to win. That depends on your definition of winning. Alright. So, that. And... Bada bing bada boom. Huzzah. So now we have 53, which is always good indeed. Anyway, now, stop of the episode. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we're going to do more stuff, I guess. I don't know, man. So, I shall see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. That was a hiccup during the outro. Alright, see ya. And wow, Minna, stop doing things. Okay, stop. Stopping the episode. Bye.